Every decision in life is a risk. Will you bet on yourself for the ultimate reward, or will you fold and play it safe? The stakes are higher in 2025, and I'm going all in on myself. My focus is poker, golf, and investing. It's time to play the game of life without holding back. From winning tournaments and earning a spot in my high school's athletic hall of fame, to days where I couldn't hit a single shot and stood no chance of breaking 90, and ultimately walking away with some broken equipment in the process, I'm back and ready to go. So here we go with our next golf video in the 2025 series. All right, we are at Warrior Golf Club today in China Grove, North Carolina. We're gonna play 18 holes. Starting out with a par 5 on the first one here, so go ahead and get a drive hopefully in the fairway and get it started off right. It's a little bit left. I'm going to be riding in a cart today. This course is pretty easy walk for the course itself, but when it comes to some of the hole-to-hole walks, it's pretty long in between. So I did grab a cart. It's pretty much standard out here. Nobody really walks this golf course. So I'm playing by myself also. I got the clubs on. We're going solo today, so we'll see how we do. Came out, no warm-up or anything. Literally made this tee time about 45 minutes ago when I was sitting at home. Decided to come out. It's supposed to be pretty crappy weather next week, so I wanted to get out today and get another round in so I can make another video. So hit our first drive here up the left-hand side, but it is a par 5, so we'll see if we can get started with a birdie. Only 255 yards left to the green here. Didn't hit a great drive, but we hit it fine. There's no real trouble up there, so we're going to go ahead and hit a 3-wood. Just try and get one up there close to the green. Have a nice little chip for 3. Oh, chunked that one. We hit it straight though, so it's up the middle of the fairway and it's going to be rolling a little bit, so should just have a little wedge in. Whew. Too far to admit how long I have into this hole because of the way that I just hit that 3-wood, but we do have a wedge. We're going to hit a little bit of a gap wedge here. We're going to knock it down because the pin's all the way back in the back today, and we're into the wind too, so we want to try to kind of flight this thing down a little bit and make sure we get it all the way back there. So see if we can go ahead and hit the green. That's the nice thing about being on a par 5. Hit one bad shot, you could still be putting for birdie. So not too bad. Ooh, a little bit short, and there's a huge ridge up there by the hole, and it landed on that and it spun back, and now it's down at the bottom of that. So we're gonna have a very long putt. All right, wait till you guys see this one. Probably have like 100 feet. We're just gonna smack this one and see if we can get it close. 2-putt here would pretty much be a miracle, so we'll see what we can do. I hammered it. Sit down. Sit. 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 Sheesh. Crushed it. Hit it too hard. It's on the back fringe. Right on the edge. I wasn't sure. I haven't putt. Like I said, I didn't warm up at all. So I didn't hit any putts on the putting green. Didn't chip. Didn't hit balls. Nothing. So wasn't sure exactly how fast. And I wanted to make sure we got it through all this. There's another low spot in the green right there. So, ooh, yikes. Not a very good first attempt there. So now we got to make this just to save par. Not a very promising start to the first hole, but didn't do ourselves any favors without warming up or doing anything before the round here. So see if we can get lucky and make this one. Oh, I thought I was going to turn in there. All right, bogey on the first hole. We kind of made a mess of that. Didn't hit a great driver. Hit a bad 3-wood, a wedge that didn't get back here, and then we had an impossible 2-putt essentially, and well, we made a 3-putt, so bogey it is. All right, hole number 2, par 4, dogleg from right to left. Go ahead and hit driver here. There's a bunker on the left side of the fairway here, or just off the left side of the fairway. We want to try to kind of stay just inside of the right edge of that. And we pulled it. Sit down. Sit. Well, it's not going to be great, but we'll find it. We'll be able to hit it again. All right, how about this situation we're in? So we pulled this one up the right-hand side, and now we've got to hit a low draw to try to get it up there near the green. Now, the only good news is we don't really have to worry about how far it is because it's about 190 yards. But our primary objective here is just to keep it low and make sure that it draws to get it up near the green. We're not trying to like hit this to 3 feet, obviously, but hit a nice low one, try to get a draw going, try to maybe run one up to the front edge of the green. Well, we hit it lower and we got the draw, but it caught some of the branches there on the inside of that corner. So it's going to end up being on kind of the right side of the fairway, or maybe just in the rough. Oh, chunked again. Getting off to a pretty solid start. Okay, I promise things are going to get better from here. Don't do anything too complicated. Everything's pretty straightforward. It's right in front of you. So just slow down, make good swings, make good contact, which we haven't done so far. So things will certainly get better from here. Only thing we can do now is play the next shot. So we'll just try to hit this one close, try to make our putt, and we'll go on from here. But definitely, if you get a chance, you should warm up at least a little bit before you come out and play. Helps a lot, especially on these little shots like that. Because that was pretty good, but just short. So if we just hit it a little bit harder, you can at least do some chipping or putting before you come out. Loosen up your hands a little bit, kind of warm things up. Get used to those little touch shots. That is a way to go to help yourself score a little bit better. Too far to the right, dead straight, right through the break. All right, par 3, 172 yards. We're gonna hit a 7-iron here. Bogey, double bogey. Not exactly the start we were looking to get off to. We're about to calm down and start playing some really good golf here. We'll kind of settle into the swing of things here. All right, there we go. We're back in it. 15 feet for birdie. Pretty good shot in here from 172. Gonna go ahead and fix the ball mark. Make sure you guys are doing that. If you're not, I want to make sure that these greens stay nice. And we'll only be 2 over with our terrible start if we make this, so I would consider that pretty good. Hold the line. Oh, just missed that one. Easy par though. We'll take that. This is actually one of my favorite things to do. Just come out, play by myself, kind of take my time. I just got up to a 2-some here on the 4th hole, so I'll just kind of play behind them, be able to record myself and kind of do my thing back here. But I came out here, it was about 1:30 in the afternoon when I came out to tee off, so we'll be playing until almost sundown. Let's say it takes 4 hours, it'll be 5:30, so it probably won't take that long since I'm playing by myself and there's just a 2-some out here. But there's not a lot of people. I just come out in the afternoon and kind of play until sundown, and just kind of my me time. I get to get out here and enjoy this by myself and have a little fun, and don't have any pressure on me. Just come out and kind of make some birdies and try to swing freely and make some good scores. That's all. Now I know we just missed that birdie at the par 3, but this is a par 5 and it's pretty short. Should be able to hit like driver 3-iron there. We hit a good drive, so need to really focus up here, hit a couple of good shots, make a couple of good swings, and give ourselves another chance to make a birdie here. Perfect. Right down the middle. Started up the right side, a little tiny fade. Definitely a little bit further out than I thought we were going to have. We're actually like 260, so I'm not going to be able to hit an iron. I'm going to hit a 3-wood again. Just try to get one up there by the green. Not really trying to get it on or get it close from here, right, from 260 yards, but at least just try to get one down there by the front edge of the green somewhere. And if we're a little short, that's okay. Try to get ourselves up and down for a birdie. Hit it solid, but it's going up the right side. Yep, so we did come up a little bit short and to the right here, but this is only probably 20 yards, so not a great lie here. There's not a whole lot of grass this time of the year. It's getting kind of bare over here, so we're just going to try to hit a nice, easy little pitch shot onto the front edge of the green here and try to release one back there to the pin. Sit. Sit. All right, not bad. Got ourselves a little look for birdie. Perfect, and we made a birdie. Let's go. Got one back. That's what I'm talking about. This is a real short par 4 here, so we're just going to hit a 4-iron off the tee. Kind of goes all downhill off of the tee here anyway, so anything you hit in the fairway kind of rolls out, and then you come back uphill to the green. So, like I said, we'll hit a 4-iron, kind of get this one out there somewhere in the middle of the fairway, and have a little wedge into the green, hopefully. Didn't hit it great. There's a couple of big trees on the left side of the fairway up there, and it went toward that, but we should still have a shot from there. Well, luckily on this one, we came just past these two trees here on the left-hand side, and we have a good angle, a better angle from this left side than we would from the right side over there. So we have a little further into the green than I wanted, but we're gonna be hitting a 7-iron here. Pins up there kind of in the back right portion of the green, so anything right in the middle of the green would be perfect here. Have a little uphill putt at the pin. Man, that's the name of my game this year, I guess, so far. This is February golf at its finest right here. I chunked it again. Okay, I want to get a little bit of practice with this shot. Lie's actually decent, so we could hit a wedge here and chip it up there, but I want to get used to this shot a little bit more. So I'm going to hit a bump and run with an 8-iron. So I'm just going to kind of give it like a putting stroke here. Not bad, a little bit thin. Get all the way up there. Let's see if we can save this and keep ourselves at 2 over par here. That would be nice. Hey, there we go. Come on, we needed that one. Not what we were looking for. Pulled it a little bit to the right. All right, this one's going to be a little bit interesting here. So we're short-sided. We got to go over this like little mound that's right here. You can probably only see about half of me if I had to guess. So I'm going to use our 60-degree wedge here. We're going to try to hit like kind of a little flop shot. We got to try to hit it short but high and try to use the height to slow it down a little bit because everything's going to kind of run away after it gets over this little hill here. Not bad. Came up a little bit short, but it caught that hill to release. Not too bad from there. Oh, I thought it was maybe just going to move a little bit to the right, but it didn't move at all. You can see how fast that was. It barely touched that. Another bogey, back to 3 over. This is kind of a fun hole. So you've got a pond that's right here off of this first tee box that kind of goes out for maybe, I don't know, 150, 175 yards. And then you've got the fairway. And then up there off the right side of the fairway, there's actually a second pond. So you can definitely go left on this hole, but you cannot go right because if you hit one up there into the fairway, but you're on that right side, it's pretty short to get to that second pond up there. So we're just going to hit a 3-iron off the tee here. We're going to try to go up that left side of the fairway, and hopefully we can get one in play here. Heads up, 4. Some guys are letting me play through, and I pulled it over to the right-hand side where they're sitting in their carts. All right, I didn't record my second shot there since I was playing through those guys, but we hit one over here, pulled it right of the green here, so I always got to try to get another one up and down. I'm missing greens like crazy today, of course, so see if we can hit a good chip shot here. Ooh, that is not bad. Look at that shot right there. I think we can make that one for 4. All right, another downhill par 3. This one's 178, so we're going to hit our 7-iron again here. See if we can actually make a good swing and hit a green. This green is freaking huge. So if we just make a decent swing here, we should be able to hit the green, I would think. It looks pretty good. Sit. Yep, it's good. It's on the line, just a little bit short. Actually quite a long putt. We were a bit more short than I thought we were. But that's okay. We hit a green finally, and we have a putt for birdie. And look at that. Sun's coming out too a little bit. Poking out between the clouds. I don't think so. I only got to that last little part that was down grain. It was kind of into the grain most of the way, but not bad. Not too bad. Oops. All right, we got a pretty short par 4 here, only 345. This is hole number 9, so we're going to hit a driver here. There's not much trouble unless you're short and way right off of the tee here. So we're going to hit driver. That'll get past all the trouble and everything. Try to have a little wedge in here. Hopefully try to end this side with a birdie because we're 3 over right now, so that'll get us back to 2 over. Which wouldn't be too bad considering we started bogey double. That would actually be really good. So let's see what we can do here. Well, it was all right. I'm just pulling it a little bit. All right, only 74 yards. We got this nice little tree in our way, but luckily it's a lob wedge, so we should still be able to hit a decent shot here, I would think.
Kind of have to go over the left side of the tree too. We don't have to go directly over the center. So try to get one kind of close here. Get up there. All right, not too bad. Just a little bit heavy again, man. That's been the name of my game so far, and I'm not really loving it. Once again, just a really poor shot with a lob wedge. Plenty of speed. Hit the pin. Hit it. Oh, clipped the top side of the hole. But look at that. We crushed that. This was uphill the whole way. Yeah, and we hit that one too high. Man, you suck today. You are awful. Jeez, we're getting cooked out here today. Whew, brutal. All right, so I'm sitting in the car. We're done with 9 holes. We got to do a little bit of a recap here. We started bogey double. Then we made a birdie 2 holes later, so we got back to 2 over par. And then we ended with 2 more bogeys after that, so we're 4 over on the front. It's only a par 35, so we did shoot 39. Playing terrible, though. Got to stop worrying about like multitasking between the recording and all that and do that in the background, but still focus and try to hit high quality golf shots because it's distracting me, I think, a little bit, and I'm not playing as well as I should. So let's go to the back 9. Goal is to shoot even par on the back. That'll give us 4 over par for the day. Won't be too upset with that. Hole number 10, par 4. Perfect. Exactly what we were looking for. 186 yards here out of the middle of the fairway, but that pin's all the way in the back, and we're straight into the teeth of the wind here. So we are going to hit a full 5-iron. And if we hit this one good, should be plenty of club. Yeah. Hit it okay, but hung it out to the left. All right, you guys stay here, and I'll be back in 3 to 5 business days. And I'll walk all the way over here to this damn bunker we hit it into. Good news is it's flat and we've got a good lie. We have a long ways we got to carry it to the pin though, so that kind of sucks. Oh, I went right to the pin. Come on, dude. What are you doing? Sit down. And now I'm starting to think, well, I really hope I make this putt and save par here. Come on, bro. Knock it in. Oh, maybe. It's got the line. Oh, it's turned a little bit at the end. Dang it. Why am I hitting them so hard, too? These greens are faster, much faster, actually, than the greens that I just played on the other day, so that could have something to do with it, too. Ugh. Disgusting. All right, listen. At the end of the day, I should be having fun out here. And since I'm now 5 or 6 over or whatever, who cares? I'm just going to have fun. I'm just going to play. I'm just going to swing the club, try to get a little bit better and have a little bit of practice out here today. Obviously playing really bad, so we just need to work on getting back into a rhythm and making some good swings and make good contact. So that's what we're going to do. If we happen to make a few birdies, great. If not, oh well. We're already playing like trash anyway, so just gonna have some fun, man. We're just gonna grip it and rip it, have a little good time out here. Why not? Okay, we hit it good. Might be a little too far up the right side though. I don't know if you guys can see it, but there's like a white house. It should be like somewhere in this area. That's kind of what we're going at. I can't even see the pin from here, so that's kind of what we're going at. I walked up to take a look at where the flag is, and it's kind of on the right side of that little V there. And one more thing, I just realized too, I'm actually supposed to hit the ball in the middle of the club face. I think that's what I've been doing wrong, so I'm going to try to actually do that now, and we'll see how it works out. Oh, it's like if I don't block it left, I pull it to the right. So I'm going to have to go to the driving range one of these days and actually have to figure this out. That's going to be brutal. Ooh, look at this. My bat is still good, boys. We're on the freaking green at least. So we did pull it, but we missed it in a spot where we are still on the green. Actually have a putt. Well, technically it's on the fringe. The ball mark's on the green now, so I'll take that, especially for the way I'm hitting the ball today. Stay up. Stay high. Stay high. It was good speed, but it turned off hard at the end. So, of course, now we got 4.5 feet again. Whew. All right. We made it. Made a short one that time. It's pretty brutal. We're grinding over those. Ooh, we hit it solid, and it's at the center of the green, too. Let's see. Oh, it landed in a good spot, actually. That's a pretty good shot right there. First good one of the day. My goodness, take more clubs, swing easy, I guess. Look at that shot, not too bad. We actually landed front middle up there, rolled all the way down, kind of into this back left corner. I go fix my ball mark. And this whole green kind of slopes from front to back and into this corner back here. So it was nice. It landed in the front, released all the way back into this corner, curled about as close as I think you can really hit it to that, because just short of the pin there, it's straight downhill. So if you were to land on that, it would just kick and go straight over the green. So probably one of the best shots you can get in here, really. Oh, I hit it way too hard again. Should be uphill going that way. It's downhill this way. Having a lot of fun today. This is really enjoyable. What a beautiful day out here. Unreal. Like I said, we're just practicing at this point, so need to work on the speed, obviously, but man, what the heck was that? Blasted it way past the hole again. Par 5. Oh, how I love par 5s. Should be a guaranteed birdie every time, but of course it isn't, because this is a stupid game. But we'll at least try to hit a good drive here, set ourselves up for a chance at least. Okay, nailed it straight down the middle. Come on, dude. 245, 250-ish. I do have uphill to the green, though. If we hit this good, we should definitely be able to get on. Oh, got it a little thin. Is it still going to get up there? Yep. Oh, got it a little thin. Started up the right with like a baby fade, though, but we are putting. Putting for 3. Come on, keep working to the left. Ooh, not bad. All right, we got there. Just missed it just a little bit. Look at this, huh? A little bit ridiculous. We got a birdie putt. I mean, an eagle putt. Sorry. Got carried away. Not a birdie putt, an eagle putt. 8. This would be about 8 yards, about 24 feet, 25 feet for eagle. Come on. Come on now. It's going to be for the first eagle on the channel. First eagle on the channel, baby. Come on. Oh, you are kidding me. Oh, I came right across the front edge of the hole as it turned right and died right at the end. Look at this. Just boop. Birdie. Oh, I thought we were going to make the first eagle on the channel, bruh. Just have a little short par 4 here. So we're going to hit a 3 wood on this one. It goes out over this little valley here and then downhill into another one. So we're just going to hit a 3 wood. Should have a little wedge into the green. This is my favorite section of the golf course. Obviously coming off the birdie on the par 5. This is a short par 4. Next hole is a short par 4. And there's a couple easy holes to end as well. So here we go. Let's give it a rip. Oh my goodness, that was terrible. I hit that so far off the toe. Hit it into the left rough for sure, but I think it's going to be okay. Ugh, disgusting. I think I've put it together that I'm either the worst great golfer or the best terrible golfer on the planet, something like that, because I hit some really freaking bad shots, but I also make like a lot of birdies and stuff. So, you know, I don't know. You guys tell me. Am I the worst good golfer or the best terrible golfer that's ever lived? Because it's definitely one of those two for sure. Oh, God. Yeah, worst something. I'm like the worst ever. Look at that huge divot. I mean, it was sitting up on top of this grass. I should just be picking that thing clean, and I towed it. That's horrible. You can tell it's February. All right, I'm down here in front of the green somewhere, so you guys stay here by the hole and let me know if you see my ball. This is like what my nightmares are made of, honestly. Me having to hit a standard chip shot off of dormant Bermuda. Absolute nightmare fuel. I think we should just hurry up and hit this and move on to the next hole. What do you think? You guys agree? I think we should. Ooh, of course we'll make it that way. When you don't give a shit, that's when you make everything. Well, after the way that we played that last hole and the way we hit 3-wood, this is another short par 4, so we're going to go ahead and hit 3-wood again. Hit that last one like absolute crap, so we're going to try not to do that this time. We're going to try to actually just hit a good one, make a nice swing, middle of the fairway, should have a wedge into the green, and a chance to make birdie. Much better. Much, much better. 97 yards to a front pin out of the middle of the fairway. Doesn't get much easier than this, so see if we can make a good swing here. We can go a little bit behind the pin if we want, so if we want to hit it like 105, it'll spin back because there is a slope from back to front. So let's try to make a nice, good swing. Oh boy. All right, I just hit that shot and I chunked it again and I came up just short on the front edge, not even the front edge, on the fringe here. So I'm going to go ahead and just hit a second ball here. It's practice time now. We need to hit another one. Get ourselves back into a groove here because I'm much better than this. So I'm not really sure why I'm playing so poorly, but need to get ourselves going. Much better contact. And oh, that one just missed the hole. Came back. It spun a little bit back and left to right, so we're below the hole on that one. But that was much better contact. It at least flew to the hole, so that was nice. Here's the first ball. Second ball is over here on the green. So obviously second one was a good shot. It landed pin high and then spun back a little bit. Yeah, and we crushed it. Sit. Sit. The right idea. I'm just hitting them too hard too. I've been kind of doing this. This has been my miss. So this is only like, this is probably 3.5 feet here. Which isn't like horrible, but should be able to get them within a foot or two. That way you don't have as much stress on these. If you want to get better at golf, this is the place to do it, right? You got to do it on the putting green. And if you're grinding over putts like this all day, see if you miss that, now it's like you made a bogey when you should have made a par. But if I hit that down here and it's like a foot or maybe 2 feet, it makes this putt a lot easier, and we don't have to worry about that. So just one of those things, man. When you take some time away from the game and you're not playing a lot and you're used to it, the first thing that goes is your short game. You're chipping, you're putting, that kind of stuff. You'll lose your feel almost immediately. So you've really got to come back. You got to spend hours working on those things, hitting some chips, basic chips, hitting putts, getting the feel back. And then once you do that, then you can kind of worry about the rest of this stuff. All right, guys. So yes, we are on the green. Not close by any means, though. Got like 35 feet left for the par. But we hit the green on a 215-yard par 3 over water into the wind. So that's awesome. And now our main goal is just to focus on speed. Let's just hit a good lag putt up there and get it close. Chances of this going in are great anyway. So we'll just try to hit it with good speed. Get it close. Oh my goodness, came up short. I just overcorrected for the last one, but hey. But we did make a par there, so that's all you got to do, guys. Don't overcomplicate things. Hit the green from 215, 2-putt for par. That's all you're looking for. You're not trying to birdie this hole anyway. Came rolling up to the tee here on 17. It's like Goosapalooza out here. We got gaggles of geese everywhere, but this is one of my favorite holes out here. Shorter par 5, so if we nail a drive in the fairway, should definitely be able to reach. Get home at 2. That's our goal. Does feel like the wind is shifting a little bit. Might be a little bit downwind. Could be at our back. So that's good. We're going to try to hit this one high. Let it ride that wind. Oh, yeah. We tagged that one up the left center of the fairway, so that'll be perfect. Good angle in, too. All right, so we came up, got a little further in than I thought. About 230 to the pin. But we basically just have to go straight over that tree that's in front of us there. And if we hit the same shot that we just hit on that last par 3, we should be about perfect. So see if we can get one up there near the green somewhere. Well, we blocked it out to the left, that's for sure. All right, well, we missed into the green side bunker on this one, but we're not too far away. We probably got about 30, 40 yards. So we're gonna hit the 56 degree again. go. I don't know why I'm surprised by that. I cannot play golf right now. Well, we hammered it. It is uphill though. Start turning. Ooh. Yeah, I did hit it a little strong again. It's not like terrible, but it's not good either. Yeah. I mean, the comebacker putts aren't too bad. I've missed one or two of those today, but nothing crazy. All right, so the screen on the cart just said hole 18 closed for maintenance, and that's where we are now. So I just went back, totaled up the score. If I par this hole, I would be 6 over par, which this is par 71. So it'd be another 77 to start this series out. Go figure. Um, but also, I don't see anyone on this hole, and they didn't say anything in the pro shop about this hole being closed. So I'm going to tee off, and then we'll go up there and see, and maybe we just can't hit into the green or something. I'm not really sure what's going on with that. And of course, we tattooed that one straight down the middle on the last hole. Go figure. Yeah, so I came up here. Looks like the maintenance is all done. They were over here to the right-hand side a while ago. Looks like working on something, but they are gone now. Pin is in on 18, so we're going to go ahead and give it a little shot in there. Only 71 yards, so let's see if we can hit a nice little flip in there. Last hole of the day. Try to finish it out strong. I can feel it. I know I'm going to do it. I'm like getting back here and I'm getting my weight too far back, and then I'm just trying to scoop underneath. I'm not staying aggressive with the swing, and I'm just hitting some awful, awful shots. I mean, it's not a great lie because it's downhill and everything too, but we should not be hitting shots like this. So definitely going to have to go back and get some work on the driving range and hit a few soft wedge shots and kind of tighten some things back up. That's for sure. That was much better. Did you hear that crisp strike? Probably still, yeah, just long of the pin, but then it spun back. So much, much better. Oh my God, I'm even hitting those fat. Just hitting way behind the ball today. Everything is way behind it. I'm looking up early. Everything is shit. Shit, 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 shit. So you just tap it onto the front edge of the green and look at this thing go. Trying to get cute with it from up there in front. So anyways, that's going to wrap it up. Like a high 70s crap round where we made a bunch of terrible swings and terrible strokes and still made 2 birdies somehow today. So that's not too bad. Well, hopefully you enjoyed that. I appreciate you watching again. This was Warrior Golf Club in China Grove, North Carolina, just north of Charlotte. Obviously, a pretty frustrating day today. Didn't hit a lot of shots very well at all. We did make a couple of birdies, though. But I'm not going to go ahead and edit out any of the bad shots that I hit. That's golf. Everybody hits bad shots, whether you're a scratch golfer like myself or someone that's a 10 handicap or somebody that's just getting started. You're going to hit bad shots. The one thing that kind of, maybe kept me from doing this for a long time was the fact that I think a lot of golf content creators and YouTube creators, they probably just put out their best shots or fancy shots, trick shots, things like that that don't really apply to the game of golf. And they don't show all of their bad shots. I mean, we all chunk shots, thin shots. It doesn't matter how good you are, it happens. So I'm going to keep all that stuff in there, show you what I really shoot as a scratch golfer. Being a scratch golfer doesn't mean that I'm going to shoot even par or under par every single time that I play. I have a lot of rounds in the mid to high 70s, and then once in a while I'll shoot a round below par, and that's kind of where your handicap falls. So if you made it this far, I really appreciate it. If you could like and subscribe, that would do me a big solid, and I will catch you next time.